Hello ladies, this is Mr. Guy. I'm making this video tonight because I want to reinforce, I want to make sure that everybody understands that during the teaching practice, it's your job to show that you understand the three-stage reading lesson, that you understand that there are pre-reading, while reading, and post-reading activities. Here it says before reading, while reading, and after reading, but it's the same. In other words, there's three stages. And in the first stage, what you're doing is you're preparing your readers for success. While stage, you are supporting them while they're reading. And in the post stage or after reading, you're extending and deepening their understanding of what they read, and of course you're confirming comprehension. So what I'm going to do very quickly is just review the really important reading strategies for each stage, because this is what your MCT is looking for. Okay, so first, you know that before reading or in the pre-reading stage, you need to set the atmosphere and get the students enthused about doing the reading. Okay, this is really important. Why would you read anything that you weren't excited about? So it's the teacher's job to set the atmosphere and create enthusiasm. And of course, activating schema, as we know that all new learning is connected to old learning, and we have to activate learning. We have to activate background knowledge. We have to activate schema for a successful read. We want our students, when they read, to skim and get the gist of, a text. We want to definitely see top-down reading strategies. We want to see predictions and the confirmation of predictions. And of course, very important is you need to cover important vocabulary words before the reading lesson. It can be done during the reading lesson, but really I recommend that you cover important vocabulary when you do a reading lesson, that you cover it before. Okay, now I'm not talking about the story time. Story time is different. I'm talking about when you do a reading lesson. Make sure to cover important vocabulary beforehand. Create enthusiasm, activate schema, set the atmosphere. Again though, we need to see a clear pre-reading stage. Now during or while reading, your job is to show that you can support comprehension of the students' reading. You can guide them and help them, okay? Now remember, you've got pair reading, you've got choral reading, you've got discussions that you can have with the students. You can ask them comprehension questions, but you have to monitor comprehension. You're going to need to show that you're monitoring and supporting and helping with comprehension. So for example, maybe you asked a couple questions and the students don't understand. Maybe they need to reread, and you can help them and discuss problems. Again, you're doing the support of comprehension. Now in the post-reading or after reading, one of the things you need to really do is confirm comprehension by getting students to paraphrase or summarize or discuss or draw pictures or play a game or reflect about how the text relates to their life, or if they learn something from the text, they can extend that into their own lives. But the job here in the post or after reading is to deepen the understanding, connect the text to their life. Because when you put all of this together, what you've got is an interesting learning event. And it was a successful event because you prepared the students to read. You went through a process to get them prepared. And then while they were reading, you were supporting them during the process. And then afterwards, you were taking their knowledge and extending it and reflecting upon it and discussing it with them and doing all these interesting activities. Now, I wanted to draw your attention to the document that we used during the semester that was sent by WhatsApp. I'm going to send that again tonight, and you need to check these strategies and make sure that you're using them, because this is an important aspect of how you'll be graded. Okay? Now, I really encourage you to call me, ask me questions, talk to me on WhatsApp, whatever you need. but I need to make sure that all of this is going well. Okay? I appreciate your efforts, and I hope that everything's going well, and I look forward to seeing you. Thanks a lot.